Good morning. It is Friday, and I wanted to take a minute to go over the bell ringer from yesterday, Thursday. It's probably our more challenging bell ringer of this week. The idea is to really expand on your understanding of Malthus and Malthusian theory and Esther Bosrup and cornucopianism. But it also asks you to talk about themes such as environmental determinism and possibilism. So, and it's done so in a way that is not what you would see on the AP exam. The AP exam is not going to ask you for your opinion of which one is more accurate. This is more of a way for me to get you to start really digging deep into what you know. So let's take a look at what we know about Malthus. Thomas Malthus, we know that his theory was done much earlier than Bosrup's, when there was less information known about global population studies. But we also know that he's the first to collect information about population growth and about food production. So, and of course, he describes food production as being arithmetic and population growth as geometric, or linear linear food production. I think I may have gotten that backwards. Malthus described population as being exponential growth and food production as being linear growth, or population as being geometric and food production as being arithmetic. Those are the terms that he would have used. Bosrup, on the other hand, saw the idea that food production could be seen as geometric also. Now, environmental determinism, that particular term, refers to a concept that your success or your failure is determined much by your environment. Malthus would agree with this term because the amount of natural resources in terms of agriculturally productive land would greatly increase your ability to support a particular population. Bosrup, on the other hand, fits with possibilism, where the environment does have an impact, but it doesn't guarantee success or failure, and she would point to human ingenuity in the areas of, say, terracing farmland, a second and a third agricultural revolution, as evidence that human beings can overcome the natural environment, that the environment makes it more or less possible that you'd be successful, but that human beings ultimately determine their success or failure. So who was more accurate? Malthus predicts that the population continues to grow until it's checked by the food supply, and that we might say today, as we on our march towards 10 billion people in the world, is still very true, that things such as war, famine, and disease would check a population. On the other side of things, we look at your history courses at the end of a year, say, and you look at what happened in the 1900s all the way up to the beginning of the 21st century, and you never really see those sorts of famines kick in. You always see human ingenuity as being the theme, and so therefore Bosrup seems a bit more accurate. It's a good example about how different theories on how human performance, historical events can be interpreted, they can be reimagined differently in depending on your particular point of view. That it doesn't have to be one is right and one is wrong. Both of them have certain elements that are quite true. If you like the gloom and doom of overpopulation will ruin us all, well, that's a Malthusian point of view. If you, on the other hand, believe in the ability of humans to save themselves and continue on doing what humans apparently do, grow population and find better ways to manage it, then you're more along the lines of cornucopians and Esther Bosrup. Don't forget that today you have to finish your AP classroom multiple choice and free response by 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time tonight. Be on the lookout for our Dead Guy music for this Friday. Have a good weekend. Try not to do anything stupid.